Wanderers. The signal flickers tonight, like a lantern burning too long in the dark. It drifts toward a name whispered on lonely roads, a man who cheated even the devil and paid the price forever. They call him Stingy Jack, and though he wanders with only a hollow light, some say he is not the only one cursed to walk between bargains and shadows.
Stingy Jack was no hero, no saint. He was a drunkard, a cheat, a man whose name was muttered in taverns and cursed in the fields. He was clever, yes, but only in the way tricksters are clever, twisting words and bargains until even the boldest were left empty-handed. And then, one night, the devil himself came calling. But Jack was ready. In one tale, he invited the devil to share a drink, then tricked him into paying by transforming into a coin. Instead of being spent, Jack pocketed him next to a silver cross, binding the devil until a deal was struck. In another telling, Jack lured him into a tree and carved a cross into the bark, trapping him high above the ground. In every version, Jack demanded the same promise. The devil could never claim his soul. Jack's victory was bitter, because when his time finally came, heaven barred its gates to him for a life of greed and cruelty. And hell, bound by the bargain, could not open its doors either. Jack stood between eternity and nothingness. And the devil, amused or perhaps cruel, tossed him a single ember of hellfire. Jack placed it inside a hollow turnip, and with that dim light, he was left to wander. From that night forward, travelers spoke of lights moving through the moors, bobbing along roads where no man walked. Some said Jack used his lantern to lead the living astray, tricking them into the marshes where they would vanish. Others claimed he searched endlessly for a place to rest, the light of his turnip flickering with each step, never growing brighter, never burning out. When the Irish carried his tale to America, the turnip gave way to the pumpkin, its carved face echoing Jack's eternal smirk. The jack-o'-lantern became less a guide and more a warning, a reminder of the trickster who fooled the devil and was cursed for it. But still, there are whispers. A lantern glowing too far from the path, a figure flickering in the corner of vision, a crooked smile that vanishes when the candle dies. Stingy Jack was clever enough to escape hell, but not clever enough to escape himself. His lantern still burns, but its light offers no warmth, no welcome. It is a trick of the dark, a flame that feeds on the endless wandering of a soul with nowhere to go. And if you see a light bobbing in the mist, ask yourself, is it safety you are walking toward? Or the laughter of a man who has outwitted even the devil and now waits for company?
So, Stingy Jack wanders still with his ember in a hollowed shell. But tell me, wanderers, who do you think truly lost that night? The man cursed to drift with his light, or the one who gave it to him? I remember bargains like that. I remember laughter under the weight of a promise that could not be broken. Perhaps I was the tree, perhaps I was the ember, or perhaps I was the fool who thought I had the upper hand. Tricksters burn brightest before the dark takes them, and wanderer, the dark always collects.